Hey guys, Johnny B here. I'm bringing you another episode of Number Ones where I commemorate the songs that top the Billboard Hot 100, the Billboard Hot 100 airplay, radio and records, and also the top 40 mainstream chart when applicable. And I really felt like this next song, as we continue through the 90s, really was the song that really declared the 90s are here to stay. And that, of course, is Wilson Phillips and Hold On. And there is just something that is very surprising about this, is that this song was only a number one hit on the Billboard Hot 100. It was not a number one hit on the radio and records charts, nor the Hot 100 airplay. I just felt like it was a perfect song for radio, so it kind of is crazy. And also, it was the Billboard Hot 100 single of the year. It was the number one single of that year, so it was just kind of blows my mind a little bit that it didn't have as strong of a radio presence, although it's the only one of their songs that really still has airplay. So I'm just kind of shocked, y'all, okay? Well, anyway, of course, this also is one of my earliest songs I ever knew, because my mother used to have their eponymous debut album on CD, and she would spin it all the time in our exercise room that was right next to mine in our Puerto Rico home. And she also used to do that with Taylor Dayne's Can't Fight Fate. I don't know if I mentioned that when I talked about Love Will Lead You Back or not, but that's just a fact, y'all. And of course, you know, me being the person I am, of course, I stole the CD from her. And of course, you know, what kind of man would I be if I didn't own the vinyl copy as well? And if you look at this album cover, you know, if you haven't seen a more 1990s Sears catalog-esque photo, you know, I don't know what would be. I mean, seriously, look at those mom jeans. And anyway, so we got to introduce, you know, the ladies right here. We got Miss Chynna Phillips, who is the daughter of John Phillips and Michelle Phillips and the Mamas and the Papas. And also John Phillips, you know, had two other baby mamas who gave her two other half-sisters. Of course, were Mackenzie Phillips from One Day at a Time, and also Bijou Phillips of Hostel 2 and Bowling. And she's also married to Billy Baldwin. She's been married to him for almost 30 years. Crazy. So that makes her, you know, sister-in-law of a lot of famous actors. And then we got Miss Wendy Wilson here, who is the daughter of Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. And she is, you know, kind of the airy little redhead who kind of you know, fade into the background, but I think she needs, you know, more recognition. Oh, speaking of hair, by the way, I gotta get back to Chynna real quick. This bowl cut right here was pretty iconic, because this was also the haircut that said, the 90s are here, the 80s are over, y'all. And, you know, pretty much every upper middle class, you know, suburban wife really had this haircut. It was just the sophisticated and cool thing to do, you know, at the time. And, you know, last but not least, we got Miss Carney Wilson, who is the daughter of Brian Wilson as well, so sister to Wendy. And she was infamous for having her stomach stapled on the internet in the late 90s. And so she essentially was kind of, you know, one of the first, you know, things to go viral along with the X-Files. So, you know, hey, kind of crazy, y'all, you know? Anyway, back to Hold On. I just felt that, you know, this song is kind of timeless in its own way. As mom rock as it is, as bubblegum as it is, it's kind of an iconic song. It truly is. It's got really nice little primitive beat to it, and it's got very overtly positive lyrics. But I'll tell you something, there is a dark undertone to those positive lyrics, because just like any great California pop, you know, its sunny disposition is just a little bit misleading. And of course, the song was about drug abuse and some of the struggles that they have with it. So it's kind of crazy. This song that was adored by your mom was actually a drug abuse kind of song. Crazy. But you know, it's a really resilient song. It's what you make of it. So, you know, sometimes you just got to hold on for one more day. So, you know what? I love that positivity, and it's a classic song. It truly is. And definitely, you know, Bridesmaids, that movie, you know, made the song even more popular than it was back then, probably, you know, at least for the newer generations. Well, anyway, that was Wilson Phillips and Hold On. And of course, I'll be talking about some other songs of theirs that kind of, you know, kind of fade into the background a little bit on some later episodes. And I look forward to doing that then. And I'm Johnny B, and I'm out.